Hold on, guys. I didn't even. What's up, Mr. Mike? Metal Taken NC in the house. I was trying to get my phone set up here where I can lean it up against something, but maybe I just have to hold it. Yeah, we're on Okaloosa Island. Yep, yep. I've been catching some fish. Did you guys see the video today? The one that broke my dang line? Holy crap. 30 minutes from me. Yeah, we come right through the backside of Crestview. Yeah, we come in, got things situated, and here we is. The Gulf of America's out there, but you can't see it. It's too dark. There's the old hot tub. There's the big old swimming pool. Haven't been down to either one of them yet. So what you guys up to tonight? On a Monday night? What's up, Sky? You got channel coins? Sweet. I think tomorrow early morning we're going on a snorkeling. What's up, Sky? Good to see you, buddy. Got set my dang phone up. Did you guys see the video? Mike, did you see? I posted a members only video about the game warden coming to check us out for catching giant fish. Oh, yes. Passion, you see that too? Yeah, that was funny. We got checked again today. I posted that video. They were just checking for license, I guess. Making sure everything's legal, you know. Then there was a couple that were they were putting these crab cages in the way. I guess they were crabbing. And the game warden walked up. The dude took off. And the game warden, after he checked our license, looked at the other crab traps and stuff and looked at the lady and said, "Do you have your fishing license?" She said, "Well, I'm not fishing." And he said, "Yeah, this is considered fishing. You got crab nets here in the water. Can I see your ID?" So I don't know what happened. They all took off, so I don't know what happened to them. Because she hasn't caught anything. Yep, that's right. What's up, Tina? We're having a blast, man. We've caught so many fish. Um, some Spanish mackerel, but they were just, one was an inch too small to keep, and other one was like a quarter of an inch too small. I believe the Spanish mackerel, they got to be like right at 12 inches at the fork. So it's not the tip of the tail, it's in between the Y of the tail. Like at the fork. I didn't know that. But I'm still learning. Still learning how to do some of this, saltwater fishing. Yeah, we've been doing catch and release. What's up, Tina? Passion. This is kind of different live streaming for me, so I can go through the chat, I guess, but I could invite Passion up. Only way I could do it was go live vertical streaming live. So yeah, we're here hanging out and having a good time. The sunsets are amazing. The weather's perfect. I can't believe we got into a Spanish mackerel run though early this morning. My first cast, we got live shrimp. First cast, bam, Spanish mackerel. Where's the tape measure? Oh, it's too small. All right, throw him back. Grab another live shrimp, put it on. Bam, another one. It was like a quarter inch too small. I was like, dang. Yeah, it's beautiful here in Okaloosa. Tina's feeding the hummingbirds. Sweet. No, we won't keep any. I got a book we go by that's got the length and the slot limits you have to go by. Yeah, there was one guy had a redfish. It was like, I don't know, it was too small. I knew that was illegal. I was like, dude, you better throw that back. You get caught with that, it's a $250 fine. And the game wardens, you guys go see some of my posts, some of my short videos. They don't mess around down here, man. They're checking people everywhere. They even open their coolers, look in their coolers and everything. Making sure you don't have none of those, what Mike's talking about, illegal fish. Mike just cooked up 2 pounds of thick cut bacon for BLTs tomorrow. That sounds great. I don't know what the one that broke my line was. I thought that was 25-pound line. That was 35-pound line, and it snapped. It sounded like a rifle going off when it snapped. My drag wasn't set right, and I don't know what it was. It was on a live fish. It was a fish about the size. It was about an 8-inch fish. I hooked through the nose and threw it out with a 2-ounce sinker. Something took off with it. That's the mystery, though. We don't know what it was. Well, if it was a dolphin, Passion, they're smart. They won't. They won't. They'll just run with the fish. They're pretty smart. They won't get caught. Those dolphins are tricky. It was a fish called your fantasy catch. Yeah, I know, right? I was so mad. I'm still mad about it. Dang. That old hog seeker Zebco, it ain't seen the drag get pulled in probably ever. And then it was set too tight. And I'm like, jeez. If you watch the video, I was trying to lead forward and adjust the drag. And it was too late. It just snapped the line. Yep, the big one that got away. Yep, the big one that got away. We're gonna try to go a little bit earlier in the morning, and I got some live shrimp left over. I got in a bucket with a bubbler in it, and they're in the car, so they should be cool tonight. Be good to go in the morning. And then we may go to the bait shop and get some. They've got live crab here. Have you guys seen that video I did last time we was here? We did like a live crab race. We dumped the crab out. They took off running. Some of you guys may remember that. 5 days of morning beach walks and the soreness in my legs has stopped. Man, I'm so sunburnt. I swear it was this big, right, Mike? I see Passion's on it. Thank you, Passion. See, some of them will come in here. I ain't got filters set. Passion's taking out the trash. Yeah, Passion's taking out the trash. Wish you guys could see the beach. Every time I come home, it's dark because we're out all day doing stuff. Lisa, you think it was a shark? Might be a shark. I've been eating some. You guys had these salt and pepper? These things are great. Here's all of our snack stuff. So we pack our lunch when we go fishing. That way we don't have to leave and go eat out. It saves money, you know. It's a pretty condo we're at. It's small. It's small, but it's pretty. They even got the here I'll show you. They got the bunks. Like if we had the grandkids or something, they got the hallway bunks right here. I know pistachios are addicting. The Dubai chocolate, They dyed this. They have them red pistachios. Oh, see them out there with a flashlight. I think they're out there trying to catch some crab. They're out there on the beach. The palm trees are amazing, but you guys see these. Tina, Mike, you guys see them. I don't get to see them a whole lot. I think they're beautiful. Yep, Tom Thumb gas stations have the Dubai chocolate bars for 40 bucks. Yep, Tom Thumbs everywhere around here. I want to go to a Whataburger. Go to a Whataburger. I like going there. We only get it whenever we come down here on vacation. What's up, UC? Is it expensive at Dubai chocolate? UC. You sound like a country singer. I can't remember his name. That's the first place we went, Mike, was Stubby's, the one here on Okaloosa Island. Oh man, we love the Miss Bates, like the shrimp tacos. I love the fish tacos. They're freaking good. And their fried okra. Woo! The fried okra is great. Their grilled shrimp. I've never had their grilled shrimp. We always get the fish tacos. Fried, of course. I like that fried. You like okra? I love okra passion. I was gonna plant some this year and never did. Do you know Mike Hawk? I don't think so. Yeah, deep fried okra. Fried okra is real good. I was looking up who frequents here often as far as celebrities, and Britney Spears had a condo here. Well, she sold it. Morgan Freeman, he visits the area here frequently. Um, Matthew McConaughey, he's been here a lot, and I told Miss Bate, would it be crazy to run into Matthew over here at the Publix, at the grocery store? They say okra water is very good for you, but I just can't. Okra's slimy. Oh, the palm trees are gorgeous. This is at nighttime. During the day, they're real pretty. Yeah, it's slimy. I like pickled okra though. I like fried okra. They got, but something down here in the deep south that we don't have at home is the boiled peanuts, the Cajun boiled peanuts. They're really good. You guys like those? Take all right. Mike got the jokes again. Take a ride, all right, all right, all right. We just been going to the fishing parks. I just get on Google Maps and just kind of follow the water's edge and look for search for fishing parks. We've pretty much been to most all of them. The video when we first got checked by the first game warden, that was a place we'd never been to before. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, my hand's cramping up. I'm like literally holding the phone for you guys, sitting there holding it. On YouTube, the movie Yesterday is free. Check it out. You will love it if you liked it. I love the Beatles. Yesterday. I don't know, guys. It's Monday. We've got all week here. I want to go live fishing. Would you guys like that? Live? But my freaking phone, like to charge my phone, I got to plug the cord into the bottom and wrap it around the phone and like pull it up and tight to get it to the dang thing to charge. But once you go live on your phone on you, the battery don't last long at all. You like that passion? Yeah, I like it too. I did post a new members video for the members only guys. So if you're not a member, if you guys want to be one, I think it's $1.99 for a month. And the game warden video and me and Miss Bate got trapped in the elevator. Had to have a fire department rescue. We have 9 days left here. I'm gonna get some twin time. Oh, I'm not gonna be out. We're just bank fishing, Mike. We could get one and go out on the bay, but we just enjoy bank fishing. Deep sea fishing, forget it. I get sick. I can't even do that. But I see they do have this medicine called Dramamine or something like that you can take. Because we was here, I got sick in the bay just on the Dolphin Sunset cruise. We wasn't even in the ocean. We was in the Chattahoochee on the bayside. We've seen a lot of people over on Crab Island. That's a pretty cool place. Here's something going on down here. I think they're going to go out there and see if they can find some crabs. Going down the boardwalk. No, I haven't, Mike. I haven't seen any. You might see me out there. Hey, can you come bring it? Because I dropped one of my best hooks that I rigged up, like a homemade lure type deal. Dropped it right down. I'm like, we got a magnet. Nope, no magnet nowhere. And I didn't even bring my metal detector. Gosh dang, I totally forgot. I should have brought mine. But had it set out, forgot. I don't know. You know, you pack everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, when we started out, we had a bent rim, so we made it like into Kentucky, and we're calling salvage yards, and everywhere trying to find a rim that's not bent. We finally found one, but it doesn't match the SUV, which is fine. But and then they couldn't balance it, so we had to go to Walmart. Stop by Walmart. They could balance it for us and put the tire on it. It's always an adventure. Mike said I've got an extra one. Trying to scroll. Went to the beach nighttime. Some crabs were climbing on my dead sandals and shoes. Yeah, those crabs get out there, and yeah, we're gonna be here, Mike, until we're leaving Saturday. Yeah, Mike, he can do detect it in the water. They've got, well, I think almost all of them now have waterproof cools on them, don't they, Mike? That's one thing I wish I could catch. Not the sand fleas you're thinking of, Tina. I'm thinking of the sand fleas that we use for bait. These sand fleas are about the size of your thumb. So dark out here. So far, we've caught Spanish mackerel, catfish, pinfish, pufferfish. I got a video about the pufferfish I'm gonna post. You pull those things out of water and they puff up. You hear them going. Poop, 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 poop. They puff their body up like the size of a grapefruit. Those things are funny. Oh yeah, the invisible ones. I did get our package mailed off today. Tina with the silver dimes for me, you, and TJP to go to EC to get in the dime time challenge. I think Tina, you had two. I think Tommy John had three, and I had one. I think something like that. 10 likes. Thanks for the likes, guys. I'd show you my face, but I don't know if you guys can see me. It's so dark. Thought I had three or four. You might have had more. I don't remember how many it was. I labeled everybody's name and how many they had. I have to look at my notes. They're not here. One, two. I know Tommy had three. I think you had two. I think. Yeah, I think there was only like 6 total, something like that. God, I'm so my neck's sunburnt. Oh, we got some boardwalk action. Where'd they go? Those kids are going nuts down there, man. They're looking for all these crabs. They're having a blast. Don't that look fun? I think this is one of the bigger pools on the island. I don't know why people go in the hot tub. It's too hot to do that. Shoot. It's in the fridge. Beer, bacon. Oh, look at this coconut pie we got. I bet that's good. I'm gonna have that tomorrow. Then we went to the Destin seafood place and we got some smoked tuna dip. That is good stuff. So basically, we just been like pot pies, Totino's pizzas, all the good stuff that Tina can't eat. Oatmeal cream pies. Like when we go fishing, that's like my go-to. Triggerfoot, you gonna forget about sunburn, right, Mike? Yeah. What's going on with 245 graffiti? What is can but choose not to? It's just simple, easy stuff for us while we're on vacation. I would steal that. Let's steal that. Passion, taking out the trash again. Yep. Take him out, Passion. Time him out in the next week. Here's what I like reading. Tina, you seen some of these? Like you go to a place and you can read people's stays. I think that's pretty cool. And they loved everything in 2019. This one goes way back. Yeah, it's like a diary of. Yeah, most of the condos have like that book in there. Where you just read. Of course, I like reading. So no, this one's not Mike. This one's not an Airbnb. It basically is. It's a VRBO vacation rental by owner is what we usually do. It's the same thing. Yeah, they got a bunch of them on Airbnb. This is one of the smaller units we stayed at because, gosh, everything's so dang expensive nowadays. But this is what we wanted. We wanted to be on the beach, right? So we wanted a beach, a view of the Gulf. Yeah, same thing, different companies. Yeah, we'd like to get a camper because there is like two places here. Well, there's more than two, but the main two is you can bring your camper here and you can like stay like right on the beach. Here in Destin, Okaloosa Island, or no, I don't think there's any here on Okaloosa. Over in Destin, which is about 10 minutes away, you can stay over there, and they've got some nice ones you can stay at. Some of the parks. I remember coming here one summer. It was the 4th of July, and this was in Destin. We stayed at the Pelican. It was like the 14th. Like here in Okaloosa, like the condos are only I think 6 stories as high as they can get because of the Elgin Air Force Base. But over in Destin, they have some of the high rise condos. Posting a video tonight. Check it out later. I will, Mike. What's up, Mr. Grant? Oh, that game warden that come checked us out for catching the giant fish. He was talking about duck season starting here soon. Deer season. He's like, "Yeah, we got some giant bucks around here." I'm like, "You ain't got no clue, dude." So we got checked by game warden again today. He was just checking for a license, though. Can you guys hear the beach? I think you can. Gosh, it sounds so great. Yeah, I caught a mangrove snapper today. That was a good keeper in the quote legal fish, and I filleted it out, and then a couple Spanish mackerel, but those weren't keepers; they weren't big enough. We caught a bunch of pinfish, but we just use those for bait. Then we caught a bunch of ladyfish. They're kind of bony. They don't really consider them table fare, but yeah, they're out every day around here. You're right, Mike. Yeah, you think you can sneak around here and not have your fishing license? You better think otherwise. And we don't go to like most of the tourists. We go to, we're not, we don't go to the tourist spots, I guess you could say. Like, I mean, we go to the Oakley's Island Pier and fish, but we're getting on Google Maps and just following the waters around the bay and stuff, and just pop it in and trying to fish. Grant, I missed you guys' live today. I seen it was uploaded. Something about the bait that got banned. We got 10 thumbs up, 10 hanging out. Guys, hit that thumbs up for me. Yeah, Crab Island is a popular spot. I've never been there, Mike. We always see it coming over the East Pass Bridge. It's a party spot, though. We're not party people. I hate a lot of the fishing spots that we could go to before, like a couple of years ago. They're all cut off now by the Air Force, which it's fine. But I didn't realize. Is it Elgin or Eglin, Mike? The Air Force Base here. I didn't realize it's like the number one top spot for military, Air Force, like training and operations center. Just a video. Live is on Thursdays. Eglin Air Force Base. All right. Then we went to the museum a couple years ago, which was pretty cool. Eglin. We got the spammers coming in. Thank you, Passion. Yeah, I got him for 60 seconds. He was hitting him. Yeah, there you go. Might as well. Airbnb broke you. What's he talking about? Go to the Air Force or Museum. It's free and open. Yeah, we went there, Mike. That's the one I'm thinking of. I didn't realize they had, what was it, 600 and something acre square miles that we see them fly over all the time out here. That's why there's a height restriction here on the Okaloosa. They don't have, the high rise towers. But I also didn't know, I was Googling that. It's like, I think the number one uh, by the Department of Defense is like right here. Like right here. And they support the Navy, of course, Air Force, and there's a couple other special ops. This time of the year, the Blue Angels practice. They are in Pensacola. Oh, we got boardwalk action. The Blue Angels practice time. I've only seen the Blue Angels once, and that was in Michigan. It's quite the show. Yeah, I remember them once as a kid. I remember back then, it probably wasn't a popular thing, but it broke the sound barrier. We seen a jet F, was it maybe 14 or something, come by and made like the big sonic boom. Never seen the Thunderbirds. The Navy has the Silver Wings. They are good too. Let me screenshot those. Is the Navy the Thunderbirds now? Thunderbirds are United States Air Force. Base in Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. Guys, if you get a chance, come down here at Okaloosa Island, distant area. There's a lot of stuff to do. I think that was the museum we went to, Mike, a couple years ago. They're fixing to get started here with it's called the Destin Rodeo. It's like a fishing tournament. I think it starts in October. Where you can go out and catch your fish and weigh them in at any of like at the boardwalks. There's so many charters down here. Destiny by the Sea. I mean, you name it. You can get a private charter. You can get a group charter. You can get a group boat and go out. But like you guys know, deep sea fishing is. I, I really can't do it. Maybe I can now. Maybe since my ablation, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared too. We went on the glass bottom boat. It was just a dolphin cruise, and I got sick on that. We went on the Sea Blaster. That was fun. This was it year before last. It went out in the ocean. I really didn't get sick on it, but they just drive fast. It's like one of the fastest boats here in Destin. And you wouldn't believe some of the boats we've seen going in and out of the pass. Catamarans and cigars and yachts. We drove around the Destin Yacht Club, and you're talking about $1 million boats and stuff. It's pretty cool to see. There's a guy in my VFW who has been to the rodeo coordinator, the coordinator for the last 42 years. No kidding, Mike. Yeah, that kicks off in October. We was here one year. We would just sit and wait for the boats to come in so they could weigh their catch and stuff. A lot of people out looking for sand crabs. I think this family's coming in. No, I haven't ate any crabs. We can get to the blue crabs here at the Destin Seafood Market. I think tomorrow we're going to get some live fiddler crabs and maybe fish for those. There was two people crabbing where we were fishing at on the park dock, and the game warden come down. One dude took off running. The other girl was like, I'm not I'm not fishing. I'm not," or she said, I'm not catching crab." The game was like, "Oh yeah, you got some crab nets here. That's considered fishing. Um, Let me see your ID." No, a couple of years ago we ate. I got some blue crab, live blue crab, and brought them home, and I did a video on them. That was when we brought some of the kids. I was like, "You can't eat this. You can't eat that. This is what you can eat." The boyfriend, one of the daughters, was like, "Well, what can we eat?" I said, "This right here. This is the good meat. You can eat this meat here." I'm gonna try to catch a stingray. I always try to do that while I'm here. And Miss Maid always gets nervous. Cut the line. She won't let me touch it. Gator Beach. All right, let me screenshot that. So how do you do this? Going live on mobile. I've got to go to the bathroom. Obviously, I'm not going to take you guys into the bathroom with me. I'm going to sit you guys right here. Guys, you gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate. Bedtime in Texas. All right, good night. All right, I'll go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. That's not me. I'm washing my hands. My phone's got to be almost dead now. I didn't have much battery start with. Tina went to bed. Good night, Tina. Texas time. Good night, Tina. Grant, you going to bed? Good night, Grant. Tina, good night, Grant. Good night. I'm out too. Good night, G. If it does, it'll just go die, I guess. We have to go tomorrow, so I have to go soon too. All right, Mike. Yeah, you guys get tired, go to bed. I'm just gonna hang out. Thanks everybody for coming in. You guys are rock stars. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up for me. All right, yep, sounds good, Mike. Definitely. I don't know how to do a giveaway. I don't think I can do a giveaway on here. It's like totally retarded without StreamYards. I don't see it. What scripture? See the scripture of them. Oh, I got you now. Psalms. Passion has some exciting news today. I'll let her tell you guys when she's ready. Not a whole lot I can do on the mobile app. Well, apparently I just added a 49-second short. So that one, at least 1 minute of content is needed to create a short. I don't know what it's doing. One lonely crabber out there left on the beach. Guys, if you haven't seen my videos, click my name, go to my videos, click my shorts. leave a comment, hit the thumbs up. If you're not a member, if you want to do so, I did post a full, it's almost 3 minute video catching giant fish. Someone called the game warden on us. But just have to say here, Fort Walton Beach, all the guys, all the green jeans, we call them, they were very nice and respectful. So just have to give a shout out to them. They call them game warden because they were jealous. Well, maybe, I don't know. They probably were. I mean, the one Gordon come up to me and was like, "Got a YouTube channel." I said, "What's your channel name?" I said, "Bait the Hook." He said, "Oh, I've seen you around, Bait the Hook." I said, "Yeah, it's mostly coins now." But he said, "Yeah, I've been on YouTube. I forget his name. Even if I knew his name, I probably wouldn't say it." And I was like, Lawless Tide, Sean Lawless, Lawless Tide. I met collab with him down here in Florida. YouTube short, I put, if you depend on God, put I do. I'm getting lots of comments. You were catching minnows and you were catching giants. Giants. You got to have some Karens and Todds. I mean, what do you expect? Bait the Hook comes to Florida, right? And I think today, did you guys see the video, the one that freaking snapped the line? It was 35-pound test. I was wrong. I was snapped it like it wasn't nothing. And if you've seen the video, I was pretty much in shock. I was like, what just happened here? You seen that one, Mike? Holy smokes. Miss Bait was like, is it a dolphin? But I don't know. I don't know. It knocked the pole over into another one. I said, grab that pole. I said, what is going on over here? I grabbed this one. She grabbed that one. I said, just wait. It's got to swallow the hook. I want to swallow it first. Then it started running against the tide. Because when we started fishing that morning, it was high tide. Then we went back, it was low tide. So the water was going the opposite direction. It was coming out of the bay, going into the ocean. TJP. What's up, Tommy? I'm going to catch a big one. I've already caught a big one, but not. Usually when we see the dolphins, we know, like they'll come up and go, psh, they'll do that. But we didn't see one this time. So I'm thinking maybe it was a Goliath grouper is the only thing I could think of, maybe that was that big that could break that line. Had a sea lion steal my fish while fishing up the coast of Catalina Island in Southern California. It was scary and exciting. Right, Sky? I've been on the pier fishing, like you go out there and you get the Spanish and mackerel, they'll run through and everybody's back there, a lot of people are catching some and the dolphins are out there, they're just waiting for you to hook, a mackerel, Spanish or a king, and they don't care. They'll take it off your hook so fast, it ain't even funny. the first time I was down here and caught one, the locals was like, "You better reel, you better reel." So I'm reeling. Here it is. Here comes Flipper. He takes the mackerel and my lure, my gotcha lure. I just bought at Walmart. It's like for like $8. Took both of them, and all the locals there, the tourists are like, "Oh wow, there's Flipper. There's a dolphin. We." The locals are like, they just want one season on Flipper because they hate them. They're bait stealing fools now. Oh, that's cool, Tommy. Tells the moon phase and tells when it's supposed to be this time of fish. Flipper got a free easy snack. Exactly, Mike. Yeah, they're just out there waiting. They're just waiting for you to catch something out there on the pier. We were thinking about going to the Gulfarium. I haven't been there in a few years. You might need it if you're not catching. We're catching a plenty. There's not a whole. We haven't been catching a whole lot of table fare. Yeah, when we was walking on the docks, the people were leaving. You guys catch anything? No, just pinfish. I mean, we caught Spanish mackerel and um, mangrove snapper. You know, as soon as we pretty much put a hook in the water. But we're down here in the Gulf Coast. We're down here in the Destin Fort Walton area. Oh, we had live action there on the Gulf of America. I gotta go, Tim. All right, Mike. Tomorrow, Tim. Good night. Good night, buddy. Here comes the helicopter. Ghetto bird. I don't know. Coast Guard. They fly through here all the time. I've told Miss Beta, I'm like, could you imagine us being down there on the beach in the sand, and all of a sudden the sand starts shaking, something comes up out of the ground that's like missiles. What's up, Evelyn? We're down here in the bunker. Are you guys not in the bunker, Evelyn? You better get in the bunker. Cold PBR on the way. Not a whole lot. Where's this location at? No, I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina, USA. What's going on, Evelyn? Good to see you. Evelyn Belcher. Oh, I clicked something here. There we go. Yeah, pretty close, Evelyn. Get on, Passion. Yeah, beautiful beach area. Well, guys, my phone is like at 5%. I'm surprised it lasts this long, to be honest with you. What's going on, Evelyn? Evelyn, make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. That way you get future notifications when we go live. One time I had my honeymoon on the beach. Homefront was beautiful to enjoy the beach better. Let's go. Yeah, we'll get her charged up and be ready. Maybe we'll do a live stream tomorrow fishing. That'd be fun. All right, guys. I'm going to end the live stream here if I can figure out how to. Let me see. Don't go live a whole lot of mobile. All right, Evelyn, you have a good one as well. Flip, close. All right, here we go. All right, good night, guys. You guys be blessed, be a blessing. I'll see you on the next live. Good night, everybody.